Hey there, this is Rachel, founder of Kanary. We're going to walk through your dashboard so you get a sense of what's happening and how you can track our progress as we find and remove your data. So here at the top, you see just a little welcome message and a reminder that you can always reach out to us over email if you have a question or some feedback. As I scroll down, the first section splits out our work into two priorities. First, you'll see our work cleaning up Google results. Those are the ones that the lazy hackers find first, and anyone can just search you. So we focus on both removing you from source websites and then the information that Google caches about you on the search results. The second priority is all of the other bottom feeder websites you might find on the internet, like peoplefinders.com or apollo.com, anywhere a harasser, spammer, or hacker might search for your personal details. We reach out to over 300 sites on your behalf to get that data cleaned up so that people don't have access that shouldn't. You see the total count of active exposures here in purple. Those are the ones that we're actively working on. Both our automation and our support team are working around the clock to get those things removed for you. And then you'll see a little reminder at the bottom that a scan may be in progress. So that may be a big scan across all of our sites to find new information, or it might be small rescans to check when a site has removed you after a request has been sent. Then in the second section of the dashboard, you'll see where you might need to take action. So sometimes sites like to get requests directly from you. In fact, they may validate the email where the request is coming from against things they already have in their system. So in the case where Kanary is blocked because there is that email verification step where there's additional verification needed, we'll prompt you here so that you can know which sites require your help to unblock them and know exactly what you need to send them. So when you click Open Email in Draft or you click View Template to copy and paste, you'll see exactly who you need to send an email to and the content of that email in order to get the information removed. The second action you might see us asking you to take is reviewing potential exposures. So our scan is pretty broad, and it's looking across social media sites, news sites, forums, not just data brokers. When we find your personal information on these sites, sometimes it's hard to tell if it actually is a risk. So you might be posting your city and your state and your personal information like your name or your professional email on a talk that you gave. And maybe that's a part of your good online presence that you're working to build your professional brand around. So we don't want to remove that. And when we do find something that's kind of on the edge, right? It might have your personal data, but it might be a good thing. We don't do anything about it until you tell us to. So here's where you'll see activity on social media or professional sites that you might want to keep online. And you can either click the link to review it specifically, or if you recognize what the post is, immediately you can say, all right, I want Kanary to ignore it, or I want to request a review. When you request a review, it kicks it off to our team to make sure that we get you the information you need to take action, or we handle it for you. If you ignore it, then the Kanary team stores that in our whitelist for you so we don't try to remove it in the future and we don't pick up on it on future scans. At the bottom of your dashboard, you'll see some helpful statistics about the progress we're making on cleaning up your data. So the final piece is showing you what we removed, a few charts showing how your exposures are tracking over time and how your removals are tracking over time. So on the best accounts where Kanary is doing the best work, you see your exposure over time drop to 1 or 2, and then our removals over time go up and up and up as we continue to delete your data and detect when it pops up across the web. The final section is where you can see and interact with items that you've ignored in the past. So if you're up here looking at things that we're requesting your review on, you can revisit that here. So this is a good way to get a full sense of your online footprint. And in the case you change your mind about a site or exposure, you can always include it back for removal. And that's the Kanary dashboard. We'll dive into each section and give you more details on how to get the most out of the product in subsequent videos. Thanks.